What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we have some more incredibly easy isolated shiny hunts for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And of course, guys, if you like these types of videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. So this hunt is going to be at the Pokemon Center right over here next to Porto. And we're going to be going over here. And we're just going to go to the middle of this field and we're going to set up a picnic to create our sandwich. Now, this is an isolated shiny hunt. I did not use an exploit method here in the sense that we don't have a picnic reset. However, I think these spots are so good that we don't even actually need an exploit method to do a picnic reset. So, one, you always want to save your game first, no matter what. Always just save your game before you make your sandwich, just in case you don't get the shiny within the 30 minutes, or you fail your shiny or something like that. So, once we have our save, we're going to set up a picnic. And now to begin our first hunt. And my first hunt is going to be a fan favorite. We're going to be making a psychic type sandwich, and I'm going to be using an onion and then 2 salties. And with this, we're going to be able to shiny hunt for Girafarig, which can evolve into the brand new Pokemon Farigiraf. And I think this is going to be the best spot for this Pokemon. And there we go, level 3 for Sparkling Title Encounter for Psychic type Pokemon. Now we're going to exclusively get Girafarig in this field, and it's going to be really awesome. So if we were to do like a picnic reset, I tested this a bunch. You would only get maybe like 4 or 5 up to 7 spawns. But if we just walk around, we're going to be able to get tons of Girafarig spawns without even doing a picnic reset. And in ways, this is actually going to be a lot faster than picnic resetting, because if you just go in the middle of the field here, we're going to get a lot of these. And of course, if they spawn them, you just like, you know, let's just run along the sides, maybe even zigzag around so you can go like back and forth, despawn the ones that are behind you, and it's going to be a super easy hunt. Of course, if you're close to the shoreline, you will be getting Slowpoke, so keep that in mind. But as long as we don't get close to those beach tiles, we'll be spawning Girafarigs. And Girafarig has a super easy shiny to tell. It's going to have a blue nose, and the ridge on its back is also going to be blue. So it's going to be a very obvious shiny to see here. So you don't have to worry about day or nighttime either for this hunt. It's going to be super quick and easy. And hopefully you get the shiny within 1 sandwich. And of course, this is why we made a backup save, just in case you don't get the shiny within 30 minutes. And with the psychic type sandwich, we have already gotten ourselves a shiny Girafarig, which is pretty funny. But you can see so many Girafarig are just spawning around here that you can just easily run around and shiny hunt this thing super fast and easy. And this is going to be a fantastic shiny, evolve into a shiny Farigiraf as well. Now for our next isolated shiny hunt, we're going to be making a ground type sandwich, and I'm going to be using 1 ham and 2 salties for this recipe. And with this, we'll be able to hunt a group spawn of Phanpys with a pack leader Donphan. There we go, we got level 3 for ground Sparkling Title Encounter power. Now once again, just like with Girafarig, we're just going to be able to walk around and go for a shiny Donphan or Phanpy. Now I will say shiny Phanpy is a little bit of a hard hunt, just because it's a lighter blue color for the Phanpy. Donphan is super obvious. You're gonna know it's sort of like a more of like a mustardish color scheme to it, so that's gonna be super easy to tell for the Donphan. But the Phanpy, it's gonna be a much lighter white blue than it currently is, so just keep in mind for that. So if you get some bad lighting going on, you may like not know exactly what the shiny looks like, but you know, just keep walking around just like we did with Girafarig. Keep it going, and eventually you'll get this shiny. Once again, the spawns are absolutely incredible. As you can see, we're getting multiple clusters. And when you consider how long it actually takes for you to reset a picnic and then for all the spawns to come in, because a lot of those picnic reset spawns do take some time for the spawns just to come in for the maximum amount. This ends up being about the same amount of time, and it's much more of an active and fun hunt in my opinion. Now for our next hunt, we're going to be using a dragon type sandwich. We're going to be using 1 avocado and then 2 salties. And with this, we are going to be able to get Cyclizar. And there we go. We got level 3 Sparkling for Dragon Title Encounter. And we're going to have a bunch of Cyclizars just start running around. And Cyclizar shiny is a very obvious shiny. You are not going to miss it when you see it, so you don't really have to keep your eyes peeled. The biggest thing you're going to have to worry about in this situation is just trying to dodge the Cyclizars, because they will sometimes run at you and You know, that could be a little bit annoying. But the good thing is they do run, so some of them will actually despawn themselves. Hopefully the shiny doesn't try to despawn itself, but you know, if you do see the shiny, obviously sprint towards it. Save your game before you actually encounter the shiny, just in case you don't actually get it. But this is going to be a super easy area to shiny hunt Cyclizar. I mean, you just keep running around. They just keep spawning in just like every other hunt. But this is probably one of the more easier isolated hunts just because they seem to pop in faster. They keep despawning themselves, so more come in on your screen. So this is going to be a super chill hunt, and you should definitely get this within your first sandwich attempt. Now, this hunt is going to depend on your version. So if you're playing in Pokemon Scarlet, we can hunt for the Fire Paldean Tauros. If you're in Violet, you can hunt for the Water Paldean Tauros. And I have all the recipes up on the screen here, so you can select the recipe that is going to be best for your version. So since I'm in Scarlet, I'm going to go for the Fire one. And with a Fire sandwich, it's going to be a basil for me, and then we're going to be putting in a salty, and then we're going to be adding in a sweet. And there we go. We got level 3 for sparkling title encounter for fire. So they're going to spawn in clusters with the regular Tauros, but in the middle of these spawns, we are going to be getting the special Tauros, whether you're in Violet or you're in Scarlet. So as you can see, we get one special Tauros, and the rest are just normal fighting ones, right? Now, to tell the shiny on these guys, you're gonna have to look at each one and be like, is the body, head, and tail darker than the other ones in the group? And you also got to be looking at the regular Tauros too, because yes, even the regular Tauros, they're not boosted with your shiny odds, but because you are getting 4 spawns and it's always a cluster spawn, there is a good chance you can still actually get a regular shiny Tauros. But if the head, the body, and the tail are blacker than the other ones in the group, then that's how you know you have a shiny Paldean Tauros for fire, water, or for normal. This is definitely going to be one of the harder hunts in the game to complete for the fire or the water Tauros, because you only get 1 spawn no matter what you do. But this is definitely going to be one of the best locations in the game, as you have a very small area. You get tons of cluster spawns of these guys. And another big thing is they will chase you, so you always want to be moving. You don't want to really stand still, because these guys will charge into you. You'll get attacked, and you don't want to get chain attacked by these guys, because it's going to be very annoying to deal with. And I'll say, even in the shade, it is still easy to tell if a Tauros is shiny, just because it will still be the darkest Tauros in the shade when you compare it to the other one. And for our next shiny hunt, for Pokemon Scarlet exclusively, we're going to be hunting a poison type sandwich, and we're going to be using noodles and 2 salty herba mysticas. And with this, we're going to be able to shiny hunt Stunky. And level 3 sparkling title encounter for poison, there we go. And we're going to be able to get a bunch of Stunkies to start spawning around in this area. They're going to be isolated. They're not going to spawn in as groups of a Stunk Tank, but it's still going to be a pretty good area to walk around and hunt for them. As you can see, we get tons of these. And the shiny for Stunky is a super easy, obvious one. It's going to be red, so it doesn't matter when you do it day or nighttime. It's going to be very easy to see this, especially compared to the last hunt with Tauros. You know, sometimes when I record these videos, we do get a shiny, but sometimes it's not the shiny that we're looking for, because there is no poison type that spawns on the mountain tile right here. We did get a shiny Makihita, so that is actually a really funny one. And yes, in these controversial times, I will be using a quick ball to capture this Makihita. And this one almost took us the entire sandwich, but very obviously a shiny Stunk Tank. And there we go. It's going to run away from us, which is a little bit annoying, but you know, it's one of those where you probably want to save before you actually encounter it. It won't kill itself, but it could run away and despawn, and that would be very unfortunate. And there we go, guys. Those are the 5 isolated shiny hunts that you can get in this location. Shout outs to Mike from the YouTube comment section /Discord/Twitch for letting me know about this location. And of course, if you have a good location you want to show me, whether it's a picnic reset location, whether it's just a good isolated shiny hunt location like this one where you can walk around, please let me know in either Discord or the YouTube comment section below. And of course, guys, you like these types of videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.